Hello and welcome to In Orbit. This is the podcast that looks at the extraordinary ways that space is helping us with our biggest challenges down here on planet Earth. Back for Series 5. Wow.
It's very easy to look at the space sector and say, that's about putting satellites into orbit and rocket launches, and we see that on the news all the time, and that's great. We need satellites in orbit, but fundamentally, 90% of what we put in orbit is to enable something on Earth.
I would like to see microgravity accepted, or not accepted as the case may be, as a standard part of drug discovery and drug development.
If we are comparing this geographically, the size of the UK to things like the States and America, then yes, we are geographically small, but we are enormously diverse and rich in the great science, technology, engineering and industry we do.
People assume that space is this vast area very far away, that you have to have a degree in aerospace engineering or physics to engage with. But space problems need to be solved with an interdisciplinary perspective and an interdisciplinary approach.
In the UK, the government is very generous with R&D grants. We provide startups with a lot of R&D funding, and that's created this plethora of new startup creation. How can we incentivize them to think through to the commercial route and the customer, and really focus on getting out of the shed or the lab and out into the market?
I love it when a founder can clearly articulate the problem they're solving and why they're best placed to solve it. Because very often, the other thing is that space tech as an ecosystem today, I think, is filled with really brilliant minds.
The type of design that we do specifically in space is quite novel, but is really needed, especially now.
If creativity is coming up with an idea,
Yes.
and then innovation is delivering that idea, design is the process of navigating the uncertainty in between. So it's getting you from, there might be value in this thing, space data, to this is exactly how it's benefiting someone.
Potentially we can stave off some of the worst effects of climate change if we really collaboratively nail down on methane emissions globally in the next decade or so.
I think building on that as well, it's an interesting time for space, for emissions monitoring, and that space has become more accessible.
Just before we go, are we in sort of good shape, do you think, the space industry in the UK?
I'm optimistic.
Yes, that's the word.
I like the industrial strategy. I think that the sector has some incredible businesses in it. I love going out and hearing their stories.
Yeah, there are some great stories.
Brilliant
People
stories.
doing amazing
really,
stuff.
really exciting, amazing things. The challenge now is to really, we've got to get going in the right direction now. We've got to help these businesses grow, but there's a real opportunity there.